So today we're going to be changing the blower motor and the resistor on a BMW 528 2013 F10. So a couple months ago, the fan will turn on and then suddenly just turn off for like 5-6 seconds, then come back on. It kept doing that repeatedly for like a whole month, and then it would just turn off completely. If I turn it all the way on, turn on the AC and everything, you're not gonna get anything blowing from it. And a lot of people think it's the AC that's going bad, but it's just the blower motor, because once it does turn on, everything blows cold. But it would just turn on and turn off repeatedly, and then eventually it would just die completely. So if you're having this problem, just know that most likely is either the blower motor or the resistor. So you gotta get that fixed pretty soon. So for everybody, it's not gonna be the same. Some people gotta replace just the blower motor, or some people gotta replace just the resistor. But me, I'm gonna replace everything, because I don't wanna replace the blower motor and then it's not working, so then I gotta replace the resistor. So I'm just gonna change both of these and not have to worry about anything. Alright, so the first thing you wanna do is take off this 3 little rivets right here. You just wanna get in under them, pull it up. Then you want to get this out of the way, and then you got this bolt right here and 2 tabs right there on the back. So for this bolt, you're gonna use a T20. Just take it out, put it aside, and then for the tabs right here, you just want to pull it back. So then you got 2 16mm bolts right here for this bar. You just want to take that out. So after you get the bar out of the way, you want to put this to the side. If you have a bungee cord, just put it on right here and then put it against something on here, so this is out of the way. And then you got a bolt right here. You got a tough one right there. Then you got one right there at the bottom, and you also got one right there. So you got to be careful with this bolt right here and this one at the bottom, because if it falls, you're gonna have a tough day. So once you loosen it, just grab it with a magnet or something like that to make sure that it doesn't fall. So after you take all the 4 bolts off, you want to lift this up, and you're gonna have a sensor right there. You just want to unplug that and move it out of the way. So when you take this cover out, you're gonna have a filter on it like this one, but mine was beaten up and it had a hole in it and everything, and then everything from the filter went inside of the motor. So you could either buy this like I bought it from Amazon, or you could buy the whole cover, but it's just cheaper this way, so that's what I'm gonna go with. So then you're gonna want to take off this bolt right here, this one right there, that one right there, and then the last one is gonna be right down there. So before taking off the whole unit, you got a sensor, a connector right here, and one right there. So you're gonna want to take this off just to make your life easier, because if you don't, you're gonna have a tough time taking off the whole blower motor. But once you take it off, you want to take it off slowly and kind of twist it left and right, and just do everything slowly. You don't want to break anything. For the hood strut, you just want to grab something to pry with and just pry it right there, pry it out, and then you're just gonna pop out, and then just put a bar or something against the hood to hold it up. So I took up the hood strut like I said. You just want to take off this clip behind it, push it off, and then just pull the whole strut off, put it to the side, and you're gonna have more space to take off the blower motor. Also, don't pull it don't pull it from the fins right there. You want to pull it from the sides, because the fins are really brittle and it could break easily. So you just grab it from the sides, push it up, and just maneuver it out. So after that's out, just make sure that you clean off all the debris, all the leaves and dirt from in here, because you're gonna have a strong smell coming from the car. So just make sure you get down there, you get a vacuum or a gun, an air gun, and just blow everything out, then vacuum it. So right here you have the whole unit. At the bottom right here you have the resistor. So all you gotta do is just take out these two connectors right there and take out those two bottom bolts, and then just take the whole thing out and put the new one in. And to take off the top piece apart, you just want to take off this bolt right here, this one right there, this one, and then this one, and then just pull the whole thing out. So after the top piece is out, you want to grab it and take off these 4 bolts right here, and then the whole thing is just gonna come out apart. So before putting everything back together, like I said before, make sure to clean off any debris so you don't get any bad odors, or your blower motor doesn't mess up again. Because what I think happened, that the old filter had a hole in it, right? So then all the debris was getting inside and everything got stuck inside this motor. As you can see, look at how dirty it is. So just make sure you clean off everything. Then after this, it's pretty straightforward. Just take off the old resistor, put the new one in, and then just connect everything back. Put the new blower motor in here and just bolt everything back up. Alright, so I got the new blower motor in, and I got the new resistor in too. As you can see, the old resistor was corroded. This was probably the problem, but like I said, I'm just gonna go on the safe side, replace both things, and not have to worry about anything. So now you just gotta work backwards. Pretty straightforward. All the bolts are basically the same, so the small ones go in the unit and the big ones is what holds it down. So just work backwards, put everything together, and you should be straight. Okay, so the one from Amazon, it was a little bit too big, so I just grabbed a knife and I just cut a little piece of it. So the old one, it was glued on, but I'm not gonna go through all of that. I'm just gonna put it in right here. As you can see, it has these hooks, so I'm just gonna put it behind it and it's not gonna come off. So I just tuck it through right there. This is how it looks from behind. And right there, good to go. Alright, so as you can see, I got everything assembled. So the next step is just drop it in. Just be careful when you do it. You don't want to break anything, like I said before. And don't forget to connect anything. And make sure that it works. If it doesn't work, you probably got a strip wire or something like that, and that's gonna be a headache. So yeah, after you drop it in, just remember to connect this connector right here and the one back there. And like I said, just work backwards, bolt everything back up. Don't forget about this bolt right here. Put the bar back up. It might seem scary to do, but just with some patience and some courage, you could do it yourself. Don't take it to a dealer and get ripped off for like $600, $700 for something you could do in an hour, hour and a half. Alright, so almost everything is on, but before I finish up, I'm just gonna check if the blower motor is working 100%, because I don't want to put everything back and then find out something is wrong, have to start all over again. Alright, so as you can see, everything is working how it's supposed to. It's blowing cold. And like I said before, if that doesn't fix it, probably a wide wire, so you gotta get that checked out. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. See you guys later.